Firstly, no one can predict exactly when you might go into labor and deliver your baby or babies. Most babies are born at full term, which is between 37 weeks, which is 259 days, and 42 weeks, which is also 294 days. So, this is when a baby has reached its full maturity. On average, most pregnancies last around 40 weeks or 38 weeks from conception. So this is it. Calculating your due date is based on first day of your last menstrual period. Okay. The first method is the LMP method. Okay. So calculating your due date based on the first day of your last menstrual period works well for women who have regular menstrual cycle. The LMP method may not work for you if you have irregular cycle. That is, if your cycle is irregular. Now, the best way to estimate your due date is to count 40 weeks or 40 weeks or 280 days from your first from your first day from the first day, first day of your last menstrual period. That's it. It's that simple. This is the LMP method. So if you're using this LMP method, the best way to estimate it is to count 40 weeks or 280 days from the first day of your last menstrual period. That is from the first day of your LMP. That's why most times if you come to the hospital, they'll ask you when was the first day of your last menstrual period. That's the question they usually ask. So to help, calculate your EDD. Now, another way, which is one of the best ways of calculating EDD, okay, by months, is to subtract 3 months from the first day, from the first day of your LMP. I hope you all know that LMP stands for last menstrual period. Okay. So another way, like I said, is to subtract 3 months from the first day of your last menstrual period. And then you add 7 days to it. So you subtract 3 months from your last menstrual period and add 7 days to it. So let's say, now let me use this calendar. So let's say your last period started on the 12th of July. Where is 12th of July here? This is 12th of July, okay? 12th of July. Then you count back 3 months to April. So counting back 3 months is 1, 2, and 3. So counting back 3 months is April 12th. Let's circle it so we'll get it right. And then you add 7 days to this 12th of April. So this is 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means your EDD would be on the 19th of April. Remember, it's an estimated date. God's own date is the day you deliver, which nobody knows. Like I said earlier, I said it before, that no one can predict exactly when you might go into labor and deliver your baby. No doctor, no nurse. Sometimes it works. Sometimes if you get an EDD, you may put to bed that day. Most people, they put to bed before or after. That is why after your scan, if you go through your estimated delivery date, you would see that they will put plus or minus 2 weeks. So it is estimated that you're going to put to bed around that period. It must not be on that date. But luckily, if you put to bed on that date, that's beautiful. That's God's own date. That is one we follow. So the day you put to bed is the day that God wants your baby to arrive. Okay. This is one of the best ways. The second method, this is one of the best ways that mothers use. Okay.